Drop your rib cage as if you're going into a forward bend. Relax your shoulders. Breathe all the way down into the roots of the thigh, where the femur bone comes into the pelvic floor. And very slowly, don't think about this as a pose. And you can see she's not hyperextending now, which is a big challenge for her, because she would love to just be able to kick the back of the knee back and push into her calf muscle. I want her to imagine she can unscrew these leg bones right through the soft sleeve of muscle. Move this heel out a little bit further. No, not the whole foot, just the heel. Good. That's it. Unravel 1 and 2. Unravel 11 and 10. Beautiful. You feel that length coming in your low back. Beautiful. You're going to wind up doing like a wide-legged dog pose, but you just let your body release as it will. Rib cage up, belly up in the back to keep elongating these sacral muscles. Her arches are beautifully lifted, not because she's rolling to the outside of the foot, but because she's opening up these creases. Yes, these areas in that perineal circle that have been so closed. Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. And she goes side to side. So she wants, again, to lift the whole pelvic bowl off the leg bones so that she can unscrew and climb these legs down into the earth. If we stand on the legs, we will be able to stretch the spine. Let your weight go forward to the balls of the toes, forward, yes. And beautiful, honey, you're not locking your knees. That's gorgeous. Let's see if you can open and make more space in the 10 and 11. Yes. So now, do you feel more length way up high, up in that root? Yes, because the leg bone, if you imagine that your foot is coming out of your pelvis, out of the sacrum, you're opening up and you're reaching, extending the leg bone. Beautiful. And now you're going to begin to crawl your upper body slowly. And you just got tight right in here again. So you make space. 11 and 10, and you crawl your left arm forward. Very slowly. Don't think of the long distance stretch. It's coming way out of here. Your arm is living in here, just like your leg is living in here. We want to get in touch with these lumbar vertebrae, with the sacral vertebra, making more space and not allowing your pelvic bone to collapse. So right now where my finger is between the pelvic bone and the thigh, you're collapsed. What will you do? That's it. You'll open 11 and 10. And don't sink 11 and 10 as you open 1 and 2. Now it feels like your heel's going to come up off the floor, doesn't it? But remember, you've been collapsed with your whole side of your pelvis onto this leg. So there's a big shortening, a constriction, a contraction. Yes, beautiful. And as you open here, you crawl the right arm out. And you lift up. Beautiful. And that was great. You see how these muscles are soft. Middle of the perineal circle, looking straight back, and there she goes. She can come right through. Lift up a little higher here and drop your chin. More, drop your chin. Beautiful. And you deepen into these roots as if you're creating a deep, deep tunnel, as layer upon layer of muscle rolls open. And always our point of reference is the middle of that circle. It's as if you're coming through miles and miles and miles of flesh. Beautiful. And now this is fabulous. The deeper Christine goes, the more she opens, the more she allows herself to receive into her low back, the more she's going to be able to climb out. And you know, as we age, when we see the rounded area in our thoracic spine, she will be coming through here. The more length she gets in this low back, the more she can create space and keep the belly up in the back, because the back of the perineum is looking forward at the same time that the front of the perineum is looking back. The flesh over the pubic bone going back. Come up a little higher. I won't keep you here much longer. You're doing great. Just drop your chin. Excellent. And you can see now she's coming through that thoracic spine. Beautiful. And slowly let yourself walk back. And try not to lean back, but keep sending these leg bones, beautiful, soft, soft, soft. She's not hyperextending. She rolls up. She puts her awareness in the low back, the back of the perineum, looking forward. You have to fill in here. You have to fill in your lumbar. Chin down. Send those heels through the earth. It's not easy coming up. It's not easy unraveling muscle off bone. It's not easy getting out of distortion that we've lived with for a lifetime. But it's so worth it. This is the only body we have. That's it. That's it. You're not going to tuck. That's beautiful. If the belly's in the back, you're going to be able to elongate. That's it. Open your 7 and 8. You feel that space in the top of that thigh. The leg bone unravels, and it's as if you can roll the belly up like a rolling pin, up the back wall, up the front wall. That is gorgeous. Yes. Opening in here. Ah. Unraveling, belly in the back, longer in this right sacrum, longer through this right leg into the earth. Now she has much softer right thigh, much softer left thigh. Ah. Beautiful, long sacrum, that's gorgeous. And slowly you can bring your legs back together. So you can see that this journey is a lifelong one. It's not something, the distortion was created over years and years and years. We have so many layers of muscle. And the distortion is all the way to the connective tissue. And when muscle is torqued and rolled over bone, the low back has to be connected. Everything is connected. If she rolls and drops in the left side, the whole left side of her body is going to roll around. And remember, this is only a building. And we can ask so much of a building if it's not in alignment. Beautiful. Keep coming back a little bit more. Find your heels. Now you're light. You feel that lightness? Now from the crown circle right through the midline to the perineal circle. And it's as if the perineal circle, the middle of the circle, is like a foot. And you want to send that foot, beautiful, right down into the earth. And your breathing just changed. You have a lot more room. And you're very full and open in your upper body. Thank you.